Hello guys, welcome to episode 18 of the VoiceOFpunk. I am your host, the VoiceOFpunk. Now, I just finished watching the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and I'm going to get to, I'm going to get to the Rumble match in a bit, but altogether, I don't really know how to feel about this pay-per-view. It was very short, only 4 matches on the card tonight, and you know, that really surprised me. Only 4 matches on the card, and I would say all of them were actually pretty good, but I don't know, like, I guess I like it, but at the same time, I wish like it could have been way more better than it was. Well, like, that's my main thought on the Royal Rumble event. It was good, it was okay, like, but it could have been better, and quite frankly, that's the case of a lot of WWE's current content. It's good, somewhat. Well, actually, half the time it's not even good, it's terrible. But when they come up with, like, pay-per-views, they are okay, but they could be way more better. The first match was, and this surprised me, the first match was, Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio in a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, if this happened in 2011, this one's surprising because in 2011 they had the World Heavyweight Championship open the show, pretty much like in all of their pay-per-views, and quite frankly, that's the big case of how the mighty has fallen, because that's a big case of it, how the mighty has fallen for the World Heavyweight Championship. But even besides all that, I would say this is the second best match on the card. They took some Alberto Del Rio, man, he took a really good spot where they're fighting on the stage, and Big Show, he gets on like this, he's standing like this on the on these lights on the stage, and there's the stage floor, and then there's a table. He grabs Alberto by his hair, and he's like this, "Come here, you!" Like that. He pulls him up like that, and grabs him by the throat, and then he climbs, more, so he's like, "Urgh." And like Alberto's like, "Oh no, senor! No, senor! No! Oh no, senor!" Then he's like, "Fuck you!" And choke slams, and Alberto Alberto does like a side flip, like that, right through the table, man. That was awesome. That was a good spot, and dude, man, that was an awesome spot. And Alberto Del Rio, he landed really ugly. Like, his head, that he landed right on his spine. His spine went through the table and went, like, right on the floor. But his head, like, smacked against the table like this. Like that. I was like, oh, man. So, that was a pretty cool spot. And then, the last one standing match fighting and stuff like that. And, also there was another spot where Big Show ran, and he crashed right through the barricade. Those spots are good, but they're being way overused in Big Show's matches. They're being, like, it's almost becoming a dead horse, and they're just like beating it over the head with it. Like, every time Big Show's in a no holds barred last man standing match, he needs to go through the barricade. Or put a barricade. That would have been a lot more effective if they didn't do it as often. because back in the older days, when that happened, that was like big one. They're like, holy shit, like that. So yeah, like that was fine. And then the one thing I have a problem with this match is the ending. Alberto Del Rio wins, and he like, I like the part where he puts some, what's his name, Big Show's arm in the steel steps, and he takes the chair. He's like, oh, and Big Show's like, oh Jesus, it's my arm, oh my God, like that, and that was that was a good spot. I like that spot, but the one I had a problem with is how Alberto won, because this is actually how John Cena won when he beat Batista in a last one standing match. So Alberto Del Rio has Big Show in a cross arm bar on his injured arm, and then Ricardo Rodriguez comes and he's like, oh Jesus, and he grabs like a roll of duct tape, and he duct tapes Big Show's legs straight to the ropes, so Big Show can't get up, and Alberto wins. That was a weak finish. Like, a match that was really good, that was a weak finish. Really weak finish. I would have liked to see Big Show go through the ring. That would have been good. I don't know how that would happen, but Big Show going through the ring, or like, I would say like Alberto Del Rio, it's going like vicious, like being like a raw animal after, and just break Big Show's leg or something. That would have been good. And I thought that was actually where it would be going, like him trying to like break his shoulder or something. But yes, so that match was fine. The second match on the card was Team Rhodes Scholars, Damien Sandow versus Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes, who are Team Rhodes Scholars, went against Team Hell No for the tag team titles, and Team Hell No is Kane and Daniel Bryan. I don't really have a lot to say about this match. Like, nothing really special in my mind really comes to it. It was eh. I didn't care. I would say this was the worst one on the card. And I hate to say that, because Cody Rhodes and like Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, like all four of these guys are really great wrestlers, and I think Damien Sandow is a potential high star in the making. This guy's awesome, and I like his character. I like the whole he's like, I like that. The out about the stud. What the hell? The out about the stud. Like that. And Cody Rhodes, I like him. He's a really good wrestler. He's a great wrestler. I love Cody Rhodes. Daniel Bryan, one of the best wrestlers who they have right now. Kane, he should be handled so much better. I really feel sorry for Kane. Every time Kane gets his annual push as like this big monster heel, you have to be afraid of. His next storyline is as like he's a goofy asshole after, you know, and it's really like, I wish they would have just abandoned that. I wish they would have kept it where he returned with the mask first, and like saying like give in to the hate and stuff. That was great. I thought that was really cool. I thought of him as like a psychotic philosopher, like a psychotic mad scientist. You know what I mean? That was a cool character for him, but now he's like this. He's in a comedy duo with Daniel Bryan, and with their team Hell No and the anger management classes. The only time that those segments ever made me laugh, the very first one, was where Kane came in and he's like Dr. Shelley he goes like this. So Kane, tell us about yourself. And Kane goes like this. Well, I'm the devil's favorite demon. I was burned with mental and psychological scars from my older brother. And he's like, I kidnapped several co-workers. I once electrocuted a man's testicles. I once had a girlfriend named Katie. I thought that was a good joke. I once had a girlfriend named Katie. And then he would go like, I fought many times with my brother and I buried him alive. Twice. He says twice. So I'm like, that was the only time that they ever made me laugh. And to make a long story short, Team Hell No won, which is actually pretty disappointing because Damon Sandow and Cody Rhodes, they deserve the tag team titles. You know, the tag team division is on par with the Divas position, which is, yeah. So, and then this really shocked me. The third match was the Royal Rumble match. That shocked the hell out of me. I was like, how in, like, I can only think about another time that they did that was Royal Rumble 2006, where it was like the second main event. Yeah, the second main event. It was the Rumble match, and then it was the championship match with Kurt Angle and Mark Henry, and then the Undertaker came back and like destroyed the ring. I summoned the dark side. Okay, I'm gonna go on a short tangent here, but the Undertaker's thing, like he's the phenom of the dark side, and I love the Undertaker. He is a legend, man. He's able to keep the same character from 1990 to 2012 and 13. You know, he's not around that much now, but like I can't blame the guy. His body's done. But I can't take it seriously now. He's like, I am from the dark side. I'm expecting like Emperor Palpatine, well, Darth Sidious to be like sitting there on his chair, and Undertaker comes out. He's like, and like he summons the lights to come up. I'm just expecting like behind him. No, not even behind him, but like just like in his base. Darth Sidious is watching the Undertaker match, going, good. Never killed him. Never killed him. Give in to the dark side of the Force. Oh my god, that would be so funny. But the Rumble match was actually it was better than last year's Rumble, I thought. There was great people in it. The first one in there was Dolph Ziggler entered at number 1. And this man lasted till the final 5 or 4. I can't remember the one. I think the final 5. No, yeah, the final 5. Seriously, that was great to showcase his skills in the ring. Dolph Ziggler, like the 3 best wrestlers who they have right now is CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, and Johnny O'Brien. And Dolph Ziggler, he lasted through that match, man, and the moves he was selling, like I remember one where like number 2 was Chris Jericho, which was actually a really surprising thing. I was like, holy shit! That's awesome, man, awesome. But I think it was like in the final 6. The final 6. Chris Jericho gives him a code breaker where, well, so those of you who don't know, code breakers where Chris Jericho jumps up, grabs the opponent's head and goes, boom, and like drives his knees into their head. Well, like Dolph Ziggler did that. When he did it to Dolph Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler's like, he jumped like that, bounced off the ropes. I was like, oh my god, this guy's insane. This guy's gonna destroy the body. And Bo, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy's from NXT. He was good. He was good in Rumble. Then there was Goldust. Goldust returned in the Rumble. That really surprised me. And I'm really happy for that because Goldust is one of the most underrated wrestlers out there. Like, he's really, really, really underrated. Seriously, like, the Attitude Era basically got started by Goldust with this homoerotic, like how he always goes like, or like this, like that. That's his thing. And he always plays like mind games with his opponents, like for example, when he first came in 1995, he was having a match with Razor Ramon, and he grabbed Razor Ramon like, hey, pretend I am Razor Ramon, and Goldust is behind me, and my hands are Goldust's hands. This is what he did. Grabs him by his waist for like wrestling move, then he goes like this. Like that to him, and Razor Ramon's like, fuck! Like that. He just beats the shit out of him after. But like, this guy, he's a good wrestler. He's very charismatic. He can get into that Goldust character. Like, he basically becomes that character. And like, along with Goldust, William Regal, those two are the most underrated wrestlers in my opinion. And Goldust came out and him and Cody Rhodes fought. That was cool too. Like, I always wanted to see that. I hope they do that match that Goldust wanted, him versus Cody Rhodes. Man. One of the most funnier ones was one of the most funnier entrant in the Rumble was the Godfather. Comes out. Like that, comes out, he starts walking and stuff. And but secondly, he has his two hoes with him. And he starts walking, he has his like fur jacket, his pimp hat, he has his cane, and his glasses, and his bling and stuff. So he's spending all his time getting his jacket off, taking off his hat, his glasses, his bling. Gets in the ring, gets knocked out. I love that. And then after he gets knocked out, his music is still playing in the background. And after he gets knocked out of the ring, he looks at the opponents, he looks at them, and he's all disappointed. Then he looks at his hoes, and he goes like this. Come here, ho! He said, it's okay. Puts on his jacket, puts on his hat, and struts out of the building. I was like, yeah. He's walking out in style. Well, after all that fun, the final two is Ryback and John Cena. I'm hoping Ryback wins, but then my soul dies, my heart sinks, and I see blackness in the future. I hate my prediction was right. John Cena wins the Royal Rumble match. Excuse me. Excuse me. Royally pissed me off. So they're really going through with it. They're making a man with no wrestling skills, no mic skills, is not charismatic. They're making him become the greatest superstar ever. Well, whoop-de-doo. Every Cena-loving faggot is peeing in their pajamas at the moment. Because they're all like, oh my god, John Cena, he won, blah blah blah. God. Hold on. Please, God. Make the apocalypse happen. I'm begging you. Or just kill John Cena. Please. Instead of a lightning strike crashing down on his head and split it open. Thank you. I want to say right now, you know, like, people will be like, oh, but he has so many fans, blah, 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 blah. World Wrestling Entertainment and Vince McMahon has just shunked their ship. They jumped the shark. Because they had John Cena win the Rumble. People, ask me this. What makes John Cena so goddamn special? What makes him so special? Like, is it the only reason why he's on top is because kids like him? Please tell me my thoughts is not right. Please tell me my thoughts are not right. Please tell me that. Better yet, please tell me that what I saw was a illusion. Please. John Cena is by far the worst wrestler in the entire frickin' world. He is the worst wrestler in history. He is the worst talker in history. He's worse than Hulk Hogan, and that's saying a lot. Why does he keep on getting shoved down our throat when it's obvious people don't want him anymore? They don't like him. They never did like him. But in Vince McMahon's mind, oh no, we can't let the retards cry because I'm going to lose them my money. I don't care about actual wrestling. Yeah, well, guess what, Vince? Your father is rolling in his grave. He is. Lucky I wasn't there because I would have charged out of that ring with a frickin' shotgun. I would like to see that. You see my skinny ass run up to the ring. Boop! I would have saved the entire fans. I would have been held the savior. I bet you every single wrestling fan would fall in love with me if I killed John Cena. It's true. It's true. It's all true. Anyway, moving on from that. The main event was CM Punk versus The Rock. This was the best match on the card. It really was. It was an awesome, awesome match. I wanted to say certain spots in it. There are a few spots in it, like, I think one of my favorite spots is where Rock headed CM Punk in the sharpshooter. And then CM Punk, like, rolls over and he reverses it into a anaconda vice. That was awesome. But here's my opinion on the comment on the match and stuff. I really hate, I love CM Punk, but I really hate how they're writing him to be like a complete coward. That really doesn't make any sense because throughout the entire year that he's been champion, he fought Chris Jericho, won cleanly. He fought The Miz, won cleanly. He fought and beat The Miz, won cleanly. He fought and beat Daniel Bryan, won cleanly. He beat Alberto Del Rio, won cleanly. Beat John Cena and Big Show, won cleanly. Like, I don't get how they're trying to make it seem like he's only been that while he's cheating, while they're completely ignoring what he did in the past, like for this past year. And with this storyline of him and the Shield and blah blah blah, it's really stupid. It is. And I would like it though if the Shield turns out to be working for Paul Heyman. That would be cool. Or else like Randy Orton becoming leader. I don't know. Anybody but CM Punk. And The Rock, I hate myself for saying this, but he was not needed. The Rock was not needed because I really do think CM Punk was able to carry that championship all the way to WrestleMania 29. And spoilers. But yeah, The Rock won. Beated CM Punk. I knew this was going to happen. Everybody knew. Anybody with a brain knew that this was going to happen. And I'm just wondering, where does it go on from here for CM Punk? Because like when it seemed like CM Punk won with the Shield interfering and he pins The Rock 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, so this makes sense because The Rock is scheduled to be at Humiliation Chamber. I was like, okay, so this makes sense. CM Punk beats The Rock here, and then he loses it to The Rock at the Chamber. You know, it makes sense to me. But no, the match got restarted, and The Rock won with a people's elbow. I know where this is going for The Rock. Rock versus John fucking Cena at WrestleMania 29. Once in a lifetime, my ass. And guess who's gonna win? John fucking Cena. But for CM Punk, I don't know where this is going. I heard they were planning to do a CM Punk versus Undertaker match. That's not gonna work, guys. That's not gonna work. I don't even know if Undertaker has anything left. Like I know he can come up with a good match, but his body is done, man. His body is he needs to stop. That man is gonna die. Seriously, that man is gonna die in the ring. But like, where is this gonna go for CM Punk? I really have no idea. He damn well better have a match at WrestleMania. If that man does not have a match at WrestleMania, that would be an insult to what he has done this year. A complete insult. It is already a complete insult of him losing to The Rock. And what they written storyline that CM Punk has become, it is a complete insult to what he has done throughout the entire year and throughout his career. It is an insult. And I just have to say, but in this match, this is why I don't like having CM Punk written as a complete coward. Because in this match, he has proven, many times before, he has proven that he can handle himself in the ring. And he handled himself with The Rock really well in this match. All the counters and the wrestling moves, it was awesome. But yeah. That's my thoughts on the Royal Rumble. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. John Cena with a 20-minute promo, saying he never gives up. Dude, it's not about Harry gave up. It's about how you lick Vince McMahon's ass colon clean. That's all it is. A minute. But so that's my overall thoughts. I thought it was okay. It could have been better, but I'm probably not gonna watch WrestleMania 29. That's all I can say. Alright. I'll be back tomorrow with my, I'll be back either tomorrow or Tuesday with my Monday Night Raw review. Bye, guys.